It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. D.A., take it away.
Hey, Kevin, we have seen D'Angelo Russell's ice in my veins celebration after he makes big shots. And D'Lo credits his father for the inspiration, saying he used to say that all the time. Play like you have ice in your veins. So that's how I play. No feeling, letting it go, playing free. Kevin, that's how I'm doing the sideline report tonight.
He sure does. Fantastic, David. Thank you. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at Minnesota, off to a great start this season, currently in second.
And I think for the Timberwolves, for me, they've taken the league by storm this season. I felt like they were maybe a year ahead of schedule in terms of being an elite group. But you look at them right now, and here they are.
Yeah, they weren't really on anyone's radar before the season began, but they're definitely there now.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. We've got Russell. Also, Malik Beasley out there. Edwards is out there with Towns. And it's Reed in at the power forward. And for Brooklyn, LeVert and Durant out on the perimeter. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Green. And it's Irving in at the point. Terrific, talented backcourts tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
It's LeVert on the wing. Outside Durant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. Not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
Shooting two.
That's good from Durant. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And it's Russell missing. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Nets. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. And here's Russell. 20 points for him last game against Phoenix. Pass to Reed. Back to Russell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Green. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Listen, he knows he should have made it. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And that is a shot that Green knocks down consistently. The defense has to try harder to contest him from there.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Outside Russell. To the wing on the left. Edwards with it. Guarded now by Durant. Edwards can't hit.
Well, it can't get worse than this. 0 for 4 to start.
Lobbed up there for Green. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That is his first foul of the game. For Minnesota, they've gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Russell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Reed. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
They needed that. Just 1 for 5 to start this ball game.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Irving against Russell. Irving dishes to Green. KD on the wing. The pass to Jordan. 6 to shoot. It's stolen by Edwards. Here's the teardrop. Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Well, there's a willingness to mix it up on the glass, and that's a big plus for Karl Anthony Towns.
Now Irving. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Up top, Durant. It's tipped. Knocked away. Stolen by Durant. Trying to get open is Irving. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Green.
I think your best option defensively is to try to keep the ball out of Durant's hands, because if he's that close, he will convert.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Towns for 3. Green with the rebound. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Durant kicks to Green. No good with the triple. Timberwolves trail by 4. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Off target from 3-point range. It's Durant on the wing. Defended by Towns.
And with Kevin Durant recovering from the Achilles injury, glad we get to see one of the all-time greats back in action.
No doubt, Greg. And KD is trying to navigate his way through one of the most difficult injuries a basketball player can face. But we know unequivocally this man will go down as one of the elite scorers in NBA history. That combination of size and shooting is truly something to behold.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Well, you're playing right into Kevin Durant's hands when you put him at the free throw line. This guy has always been terrific at the charity stripe.
And so Durant nails them both.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Russell against Irving. Pass to Towns. This one for 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Jordan's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one is on Towns.
Well, you love how Durant goes into the contact. This guy is always looking for an opportunity to get to the foul line.
The Nets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Davis is checked in. Durant hits them both. Timberwolves trail by 8. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
To the paint. And finished off by Davis.
Well, the more repetition he gets, the more floor awareness you develop. D'Angelo Russell showing a desire to get his teammates involved.
Now, here is Irving. To the inside. It's blocked. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Russell's running. Edwards, that's good.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
LeVert the pass to Jordan. He dishes it to Irving. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And even through contact, Kyrie still able to finish shots consistently.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Pass to Edwards. Passes it to Reed. Edwards against Durant. On the clock. Russell trying to free himself up.
This is not the guy you want in your zip code when the ball is going up. DeAndre Jordan twice on the pipes.
Here's LeVert. Poke loose. It goes out of bounds. That one off LeVert. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
So for the Nets, Jared Allen's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Jeff Green. And Dinwiddie subbed in for LeVert. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Minnesota. Ricky Rubio comes in for Malik Beasley. Now, here is Russell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
This, to me, is an improving aspect of D'Angelo Russell's game. Reading the pick and roll. Nicely done.
Rubio against Irving. The pass to Claxton. Rebound, Minnesota.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Loads it up for Davis. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
Boy, that's the vision and ability to deliver precise passes. Rubio completely on point.
Irving against Edwards. Irving passes to Durant. Down low. Here's Allen. No good. Great D that time from Davis. Minnesota's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Back to Russell. Clock at 6. Inside. There's Hollis Jefferson. Can't connect from short range.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Irving, good.
But what a wizard Kyrie is in the open floor. Utilizes his speed to help create open shots in transition. That's beautiful.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Pass to Russell. Outside, Davis. Irving against Russell. And he gets it to go.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
One thing we know, great teams in the NBA get production off the bench, and that was critical that night.
Minnesota shooting the ball to the tune of 41% from the field so far. Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of, and then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Harris has checked in. Minnesota also making some changes. Culver comes in for Edwards. And Okogie subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. Davis on the follow.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Here's Harris. Dinwiddie outside. To the middle. Here's Allen. Durant trying to break free. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. Here's Okogie. No good. Shot missing. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Stolen by Rubio. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Yeah, terrific job triggering the break. Rubio, such an excellent defender. Quick hands, leads to an easy one.
Harris outside. From downtown. Offensive rebound. Claxton with the bucket.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Here's Culver. After the basket by Brooklyn. Buries it down low.
Boy, tough to finish with contact from that range. Shows what a determined scorer Jarrett Culver is.
Dinwiddie against Rubio. And here's KD for 3. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. The Timberwolves trail. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the first. Here's Culver. Oh, that's blocked. Harris looking it over. KD on the wing. Allen trying to break free. A rebound by the Timberwolves. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejections.
The best defenses do a great job of protecting the rim. That team did not give an inch. They defended and contested every shot.
And here's Harris from the arc. Rebound by Okogie. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Minnesota's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Okogie, the pass to Davis. Kicks it to Rubio. Teardrop shot. And no good. The Nets go the other way with it. Dinwiddie outside. 56 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The shot by KD. No good.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Okogie, the pass to Davis. Here's Dinwiddie. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. The Timberwolves shooting at around 42% since the opening tip. Here's Culver. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, you take advantage of a too eager defender. Jarrett Culver anticipating the contact. Nicely done.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
That free throw, no good.
How about this, guys? When Jarrett Culver arrives in college, he wasn't even listed as a top 300 prospect. 2 years later, it was clear the projections were wrong. This guy goes number 6 in the 2019 draft. Absolutely incredible story.
Prince is checked in for the Nets. He's off on the second. The Nets with the lead. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. It's Prince on the wing. Pass to Claxton. Here's Dinwiddie. Makes it off the glass.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Rubio. The shot missing.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Brooklyn Nets. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And earlier we spoke with Kevin Durant about surviving the grind of an NBA season.
How can we be the best version of ourselves individually every day, and how can we bring that together to make a great group? And I think that's the focus every day. That's tough in itself. That's the pressure in itself, is the getting up and being laser focused on what your job is every day. And I think a lot of guys in this locker room know how to muster up that focus to, win basketball games.
Well, Durant may not be the in-your-face type of player, Greg, but he gets the message across for sure.
He's not going to yell at you. He's going to show you how it's done and expect that you're as committed to winning as he is.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets, what do you guys think?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
They have done a tremendous job of drawing contact and putting officials in a place where they simply have to make the call.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for Minnesota, Hyundai Hollis Jefferson out there with Towns. Then it's Ricky Rubio. Then it's Culver, and it's Okogie in at the shooting guard. The free throw drops for Dinwiddie. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does.
And Doris, make no mistake about it. Spencer Dinwiddie is looking to score, an instant offense type of player.
And Spencer Dinwiddie knows what his role is, and he plays it perfectly. He can go a little hot and cold for stretches, but he doesn't let it affect him. Dinwiddie's always going to provide that offensive punch that's so critical for you.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for the Nets. Rubio against Dinwiddie. Here's Culver. Kept alive, Minnesota. Hollis Jefferson. He can't get that one. Brooklyn leading by 5. Dinwiddie attacking. It's deflected.
Okay, how about the defensive effort from Jared Culver? What a rejection.
The Nets shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Jordan finds Harris, jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. The shot by Culver, nobody around. Another miss by Minnesota. Here's Prince, lays it up off the glass. Prince has got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, you know Prince is going to be aggressive. So if you're not going to make a commitment to stop him, he's going to make high percentage shots like that one.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And it's Allen slamming it down.
Well, that's a highlight play for Mr. Jared Allen. Nice pass from his teammate.
Here's Rubio. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Now here's Culver. Guarded by Prince. Culver passes to Towns. Now here is Harris. Dinwiddie outside. Wound up there for Allen. Towns with the steal. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's a Kogi. And Jordan sends it back. Here's Dinwiddie. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. Ricky Rubio picks one up. The Nets have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Dinwiddie.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Green comes in for Jared Allen. And it's LeVert in for Joe Harris. The Timberwolves also changing it up. Reed's checked in. And it's Beasley in for Ricky Rubio. And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. Timberwolves trail by 11. Beasley outside. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. The feed now to Towns. It's good.
Well, you want to see this from Karl Anthony Towns. He's got the size, the length, and the touch to take and make high percentage shots.
Dinwiddie with it. 6 points for him. Yep, that one goes in there. Dinwiddie's got the lead up to 11 now for the Nets.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Kogi, the pass to Beasley. Just 5 to shoot. Passes to Reed. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Here now is Dinwiddie. 8 points for him. LeVert kicks to Jordan. It's LeVert on the wing. Jordan the pass to LeVert. Towns with the steal. And now Minnesota on the fast break. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
Wow, the long reach of Cat. When he grabs for the ball, it's over.
Nets leading by 7. Now Dinwiddie. 8 points his last outing. Good work there as it goes.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
It's Beasley on the wing. Dinwiddie covering. And it's Towns missing.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
To the paint. It's stolen. Now here's Culver. Defense right on him. Beasley outside. He feeds it to Culver. That's tipped.
But Taurean Prince has the kind of length and speed to close the gap and send it back. What a block.
And standing 6'7", Jarrett Culver with great positional size at that combo guard position.
You know what, Greg? He has drawn some parallels to Karis LeVert with his frame. And obviously similar styles, too. Both guys very fluid off the dribble.
Free throw drops for Culver. When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 10-point game. Hangs down low. He's against Jordan. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And the Timberwolves have made it clear Karl Anthony Towns is their franchise player. He's the guy they're building around.
Edwards, he's checked in for Culver. On the free throw, no good. And we've heard Towns for years pronouncing his happiness with the Timberwolves. Last season, Greg, as the losses piled up, some rumors that he was getting frustrated.
Well, we've seen this pattern with the Timberwolves before, right? Kevin Garnett, Kevin Love, all-star big men who ended up leaving the Twin Cities to win titles.
The offensive rebound, Towns, and the layup falls. Towns has got 8.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Prince outside. Back to Irving. Over in the corner, Green. Over Reed. It's deflected. Edwards against Prince. And it's blocked by Jordan.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up the road.
Here is Russell. On the pass to Edwards. Russell trying to free himself up. Beasley with the steal. Here's Reed. But they'll get another chance. Towns. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
LeVert with it. He's picked up by Russell. Irving attacking. And no good that time. Excellent D there from Beasley. Pass to Russell. Fires from deep. Hands it from downtown. Russell's got his second basket of the game.
Well, it's important that D'Angelo Russell keep making shots from deep. This is an aspect of his game he's starting to sharpen.
Now, here's LeVert. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
Well, you also have to credit the way he controlled the pace of the game and was able to create for his teammates.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. After the basket by Brooklyn. Towns, no luck. Brooklyn leading by 5. LeVert the pass to Jordan. Prince against Edwards. Here's Jordan. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
What about the intensity? Go ahead, Mr. Jordan. We see you working out there.
Beasley outside. Over in the corner, Edwards. No good from outside.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Now, here is Irving. 9 points in the game so far. And the foul called on Edwards. That'll be his second foul of the game. Brooklyn making some changes. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Green. And Durant subbed in for Taurean Prince. Minnesota also with the sub. Davis is checked in. Here's LeVert. Feeds to Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
When you think that this guy was so raw and so skinny coming into the league, now DeAndre Jordan brushing off these challenges with ease.
Irving with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Irving's got the ball, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Edwards kicks to Towns. And again, the turnover by the Timberwolves. And a quick look at how the Minnesota Timberwolves schedule is shaping up. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Charlotte Hornets. And then on Thursday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Outside Russell. Over in the corner, Edwards. Looking to end his cold spell. And Durant sends it back.
Kevin Durant uses his length so well. And how about the timing to send that rejection back?
Craig, at the beginning of every season, we love to see players that have worked on something during the offseason that they now have added to their game in the new season.
No doubt about it, Kevin. You know, the work doesn't end when the season ends. If you're trying to improve your skill set, or if you're trying to just put on muscle, that kind of stuff needs to be done during the break. You need to have an assessment in the right after the season. Hey, where can I get better? And then you spend the off season on that challenge.
The season never really ends. The first free throw is good.
And what you love is every year, Karis LeVert takes another step. He adds something else to his game. And I believe, guys, this guy has future star written all over him.
Allen's checked in for Jordan. Minnesota also making some changes. Andre Hollis Jefferson, he's checked in for Edwards. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Malik Beasley. And he makes both free throws. Here's Rubio. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Towns. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got his third assist on the night. Nets leading by 9. Outside Irving. Outside Durant. Down low. Here's Claxton. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Rubio in the corner. There's 1:54 left to play here in the second quarter. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Irving passes to LeVert.
And let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for Jared Allen. A very nice season for him last year. 3rd in field goal percentage, 15th in rebounding, and he's a shot blocker as well. Top 20 in that category last season. Great timing and challenges at the rim.
And it's a pretty terrific feat to finish top 3 in field goal percentage. Just a testament to how hard he works to become the consummate pro. And the free throw drops for LeVert. Harris is checked in for Kevin Durant. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. The Nets making a switch here. Dinwiddie's checked in. .139 left to play here in the half.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Towns. Excellent D there from Allen. Brooklyn with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Claxton the pass to Dinwiddie. Over Russell. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Timberwolves trail by 11. To the left wing. Now here's Allen. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. 59 seconds left in the first half. Dinwiddie against Russell. Here's Davis. Got a piece of it. Dinwiddie outside. In the corner, it's Harris. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, he is tailor-made for the catch-and-shoot game. Joe Harris, a knockdown shooter.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. They trail by 16. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now, here is Irving. He's got 9. Dinwiddie with it. Lined up there for Allen. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Well, this highlights the agility of Jared Allen. So decisive, so quick in the pick and roll.
Rubio against Irving. Davis gets a wide open look. Offline from the top of the key.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. Their transition game has been in full effect. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
So I come out with a intense focus and intensity that other teams can't match. Just doing whatever it takes to keep our tempo. Guys are in a great rhythm when we have a great tempo. So just trying to get everybody involved and do whatever it takes to win.
Well, we'll see if you can keep playing at your pace in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Boy, a lot of energy in this arena tonight. The hometown fans getting after it. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaquille O'Neal's here. So is Kenny the Jet Smith. And with Durant back in action, the Achilles will be on his mind and everyone else's. Shaq, do you see him returning to his pre-injury form?
There haven't been a lot of success stories coming back from the Achilles, but if anyone can do it, it's Kevin Durantula Durant.
Yeah, I think it's going to take more than a year, though, Ernie, for sure. But Durant, like Jack said, he's the one guy who can do it.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Timberwolves trail by 16. We've got Green, also DeAndre Jordan out there. Durant is out there with Irving, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 2-guard position. So that's the Nets 5. Here's Russell. Green with the block.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And it's good, 2 points. Irving's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Nets.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
And DeAndre Jordan, not the same impact center he once was, but he's done a great job of acting as a leader for this team.
Well, you think about DeAndre Jordan's career, Greg, and over the course of time, he's played a number of different roles. What you like about what he did this past season is, even though in a changing role, he still tried to make an impact. That's called being a teammate.
Timberwolves trail by 20. And here's Russell. Pass to Reed. Here's Beasley. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Durant kicks to Green. The kick out to Irving over Beasley. Bank shot, no good. Timberwolves have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Knocks down the 3 ball. Beasley's got 5 points so far.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
Irving surveying the floor. Passes it to Jordan. Shoots over Towns. Jordan can't get it to go.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Timberwolves trail by 17. There's the pass to Russell. Outside, Towns. Back to Russell. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. 7 points in the game.
Impressive awareness from Karl Anthony Towns. Dependable at finding teammates with a terrific look there.
Dinwiddie outside. Back to Irving. Beasley against Dinwiddie. 5 on the clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue, and quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting, you know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the 2 of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges means that he'll be great in TV someday. So we saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
Durant nails both of them. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. To the inside. Here's Reed. A beautiful reverse layup. Reed's got 6.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now here's Durant. He's got 15. Inside. Oh, the lob to Irving. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Beasley, and it's blocked by Jordan. And they'll keep possession. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Culver's checked in for Russell. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Brooklyn leading by 13. Now Irving. 11 points in the game. Pass to KD. To the inside. Dinwiddie. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. 10 points for him.
Boy, what wonderful vision. Kevin Durant with a picture-perfect pass. Woo-hoo!
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
To the paint. Dinwiddie with the bucket. Dinwiddie's got 12.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Here's Culver. Got a piece of it. Down low. Here's Towns. And Jordan sends it back. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Okogie's checked in for the Timberwolves. So it's the Timberwolves now. 15-point game. Bounce pass from Durant. To the left side wing. Okogie for three. Brooklyn with the rebound.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Irving against Edwards. And the shot is good. And the Nets lead by 17.
I love that Kyrie Irving doesn't settle for something on the perimeter. He goes right to the cup.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Culver. Sweet little floater. Culver's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
To the middle. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
You love the leadership of Kyrie Irving from the lead guard position. Yes, he's looking to score, but he's adept at finding the open teammate.
Timberwolves trail by 17. Culver kicks to Edwards. Here's Towns. Wide open look. And that one goes long.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
Dinwiddie right side. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Durant with the steal. Irving with it. Culver covering. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Anthony Edwards.
One of the hardest things to deal with Taurean Prince is trying to match his energy. This guy goes all out every time.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Finished the season last year around 80% from the stripe.
And he makes the first.
And you watch Taurean Prince and how valuable he is to his team for a couple of reasons. Number one, he doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He defends at a high level, and he can really stretch the floor.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Allen's checked in for Jordan. Harris comes in for Irving. And it's LeVert in for Dinwiddie. And both free throws good for Prince.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Rubio outside and finished off by Davis.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Outside, KD. Now here's LeVert. He's got 8. Just 5 on the clock. Harris kicks to Prince. The tray. He can't hit that time. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Pass to Rubio. The feed to Towns. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Towns has got 16.
Boy, pure dominance from Karl Anthony Towns. This guy is a go-to legit scorer with multiple weapons.
And last season, Karl Anthony Towns shooting over 40% from three-point range with over 8 attempts a game. I mean, Greg, he is in the conversation, don't you think, for best three-point shooting center of all time?
It's amazing, Kevin. His volume of threes is unprecedented for the center position. And it's not just standstill. Catch and shoot triples. He's hitting step backs. He could have that title when it's all said and done.
Good on the three-point shot.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Prince outside. Pass to Durant. The dish to Allen. And the shot goes in.
Just getting more and more comfortable. You can see Jared Allen gaining confidence in that jumper. Go ahead, young sir.
Rubio looking around. Dishes it to Towns. Poked away. Here's Okogie. And oh, here we go. Prince has got it. The fast break chance.
And a moment now to look at the stats for Karl Anthony Towns. He's coming off an excellent season, putting up about 26 points per, 11 rebounds and 4 assists. Even if you key in on him all game, he still finds a way to get his numbers.
Right, the skill, the awareness, the physical ability, it's all there. And that's what makes this guy so hard to check.
And the first one drops. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Durant. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Timberwolves trail by 19. Here's Okogie. Softly drops in the floater.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. Does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
Hey, yo, right here.
Prince, the pass to Claxton. Nets passing it around. Harris. And again, it's the Nets missing. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Okogie for 3. The rebound by Prince. Prince has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity. Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Rubio with it. No points in the game yet for him. Now the pass to Towns. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Rubio outside. Pass to Okogie. Shoots a 3. The rebound by Prince.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
And staying with the play, Allen. And the Nets lead by 21.
You know what? That's all about hustle and a nose for the basketball. Tremendous job on the offensive glass by Jared Allen.
And the Timberwolves call time.
And Jared Allen, the big man out of Texas, a big part of his impact is how well he moves as a center. Very long and covers a ton of ground on both ends.
The Nets making a switch here. Irving's checked in. Minnesota also with the sub. Russell, he's checked in for Josh Okogie. And with Allen, the amount of floor he can cover with a few steps is staggering.
And Kevin, it lets him take away chances and opportunities on D. On the other end, one step to the hoop and he's completely relocated as a target. One of the best moving bigs in our league.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Russell left side.
I'll tell you, proving how dangerous he can be inside. D'Angelo Russell forcing the defense to make a commitment.
The Timberwolves have shot 4 of 7 as a team from the line tonight. Several misses early.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, D'Angelo Russell is a dynamic scorer in the NBA. He's got a unique skill set at the position. The key is he's got to continue to grow as a decision maker.
And so Russell hits them both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Nets leading by 21. And here is Irving. 13 points in the game. Down low. And Allen slams it in.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Here is Russell. After the basket by Brooklyn. Rubio outside. Minnesota working with a new shot clock. Russell finds Rubio. Stolen by Allen. Russell against Irving. And stolen by Russell. And now the Timberwolves on the break.
And Doris, with Rondé Hollis-Jefferson, it's more than just stats. The guy is just so active when he's on the floor.
That's right, Greg. It's the hustle and the movement he plays with that are really the strengths. Only 6'6", but it feels like he can play above that size. Great energy guy to bring off the bench, and if you need him because of injuries or fill-in spots, he can start and be productive. Well, the former Arizona Wildcat, Hollis-Jefferson, right? He's a superb athlete, just oozing with potential.
Beasley's checked in for the Timberwolves. He doesn't get the second one. Nets leading by 22. Here's Allen, and it's Allen with the jam.
Well, why settle for the layup when you can finish with authority? Mr. Allen on the dunk.
Now Beasley. He has 5. 58 seconds left to play in the third. And it's sent back by Allen. They get it back, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. It's going to be Towns shooting. It's on Jared Allen. For Minnesota, they have gone 7 of 11 from the line.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
The free throw drops for Towns.
Make no mistake, Karl-Anthony Towns has all the skills necessary to be amongst the best players in the league. What a problem he poses for defenses, guys.
Russell from long range. A rebound by the Nets.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Irving with the bounce pass. Here's LeVert, and that one is hammered home.
This is a good scorer who's got size and athleticism. Karis LeVert is not going to struggle to throw it down.
23 seconds left to play here in the third. It's Russell with the drive. That one goes in. 16 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Irving against Russell. Now here's Irving to the inside. Here's, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Brooklyn sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Malik Beasley out there with Russell. Then there's Edwards. Then there's Towns, and it's Reed in at the 4. Beasley with it, defended by Dinwiddie. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Brooklyn with the ball, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Edwards brings the double team. Shot clock at 6. Dinwiddie finds Green. Over Reed. And it's Green missing.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ballgame.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Timberwolves trail by 21. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Edwards against Dinwiddie. Edwards inside, and it's in there.
Well, that's not exactly the most solid screen you'll see, but it still works.
Nets leading by 19. Here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Claxton. On the wing, Irving. Covered by Beasley. Irving can't hit. The Timberwolves shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Russell with the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Dinwiddie outside. Beasley comes to the double team. Dinwiddie with it. Beasley covering, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. So it's Brooklyn now. Irving passes to Dinwiddie. The Nets working the ball around now. 5 to shoot. Green. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 17. Towns down low. Drops in the layup for 2. Towns has got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, takes contact, keeps his balance. Nice finish by Towns.
Dinwiddie drives in. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Simply crushing it right now. So much more accurate in the second half than he was in the first.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Russell dishes to Edwards. Outside, Towns. Offline with his three.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Irving passes to Allen, and then Allen slams it in.
Boy, that's a little bit of toughness and concentration. Jared Allen under duress of the defense. Nicely done.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Now, here is Russell. Yes, that goes in. Russell's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Timeout called, the Nets.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for the Nets. Kevin Durant comes in for Nicholas Claxton. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Dinwiddie against Beasley. Outside Durant. Back to Dinwiddie. Towns with the steal. Here's Beasley. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
It's stolen by Edwards. From 13, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Well, it doesn't get much easier than that. Even a decent shooter is going to make that with no pressure.
Dinwiddie with it. Passes it to Irving. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
And here's Russell. Now Kevin Durant. Irving attacking, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Boy, how about the speed at which Kyrie Irving comes at you on the drive? This is why he's able to draw so many fouls.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving. Both free throws good for Irving.
I think you know that Kyrie Irving has such great love and passion for the game of basketball. This guy is on fire to get better.
Now, here is Russell. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. On defense, the Nets. Beasley outside. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3.
A terrific job from Irving to track his man the entire way and bother that shot.
That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Irving's got 6 points in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Towns following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Here's Russell. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
Well, this is a main strength of D'Angelo Russell. When he gets room to shoot from the mid-range, there's no hesitation.
Beasley against Dinwiddie. Outside Jordan. Back to Dinwiddie. Irving for three. Nice D from Russell.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
For three. He can't get that one to fall. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Durant with it. Picked up by Edwards. Durant. That's good. And the Nets lead by 19.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And Towns the bucket on the assist from Edwards. Edwards got his third assist on the night. Now here's Dinwiddie. Outside KD. It's good. Look at that basket. He's now 5 for 9.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Timberwolves trail by 19. Outside Russell. Here's the three. They get it back. Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Look out below. An airmail special by Cat.
Dinwiddie up top. Covered by Beasley. Dinwiddie passes to KD. First free throw is good. LeVert's checked in for Brooklyn. And a change for the Timberwolves. Rubio's checked in. And KD drops them both. So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 19. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's Dinwiddie. Outside KD. And the basket is good.
Boy, in pick and roll situations, Kevin Durant has every pass. The lob, the pocket pass, so pretty.
Timberwolves trail by 19. And Rubio kicks to Towns. Timberwolves passing it around. Towns is doubled. Beasley outside. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life.
Now here's Durant. And KD throws it down.
How about Kevin Durant on the dribble drive? What to do with this guy? He's got so many ways he can hurt you.
Minnesota's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Towns against KD. No good off the back of the rim. Nets leading by 18. Inside, Jordan. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Ricky Rubio picks one up.
Well, DeAndre Jordan making his presence felt at the offensive end. Nice.
He's off on the first.
Well, you know what DeAndre Jordan is going to bring to the table every night. Great effort, incredible presence on the backboards, a ton of length defensively. Love everything he does for you.
And the second free throw, good. Timberwolves trail by 19. To the paint. And it's Beasley. That time in the assist by Rubio. Beasley's got 10 points here in the second half.
Boy, that's the great decision-making of Rubio. Always one step ahead of the defense.
Dinwiddie against Rubio. Here's Jordan, and it's Jordan with the jam.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting 41% for the game. And the Timberwolves call time here.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Jared Allen.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
He's played up to his full potential tonight, and he's been playing to the crowd, too. He loves being the star attraction, even if it doesn't happen on a regular basis. Here's Green after the made shot from Ricky Rubio. Back to LeVert. Jordan trying to free himself up. Timberwolves trail by 17. The open shot, Edwards, and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
Irving's checked in for Dinwiddie. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
Minnesota's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now here's Edwards. The pass to Reed. Shoots over LeVert. Kicks it out to Rubio. 2 on the clock. But they recover it.
Wow, just getting all the luck right now, it seems. Good bounce.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Nets.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Allen.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
Here's Towns, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, he's got moves and counter moves inside. Towns makes the defender pick his poison.
And he knocks down the first one. And Towns drops them both. Nets leading by 15. Here's LeVert. Pass to Irving. On the wing, Green. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Now here's Towns. The shot from the low post is good. Towns has got 34.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Irving. Irving double team to the inside from 10 feet out. Here's LeVert. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Rubio outside. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. DeAndre, what do you think this team's identity is this season?
You know, we just have so many guys that can score. It's going to be somebody's night every night, like I keep saying. But we're also, our half-court offense is getting a lot better.
The ball is moving around, DeAndre. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.